48% already? Ah, man. Like we're halfway there, I guess. I feel like we've barely gotten started. But at the same time, once the game does start, you will notice, maybe not notice, but you will maybe see I got a new sword and a new gun. Yeah, go away, info. And I have max pouches. I have, I don't know, all ADA upgrades. Yeah, I guess I'm still missing a machete and a blunderbuss, but I basically got everything, like all this stuff, and I found this machete with the best stats a machete could possibly have, just sitting out there, just on some random island. See, Ubisoft, you do know how to make exploration rewarding. And I have, I got this, which I also just found. And I'm like, yeah, you know, the blunderbuss's thing is that it's like a spread shot and you can kill multiple people with it, but I miss having range. Oh yeah, and then there's this to look at, not to play with, to look at, which I don't have yet. I thought the Dragoon had 555, but it's 553. You would think the gun that you get for getting full synchronization would be max stats as well, like the sword, like the machete. Apparently not. Is this the, yeah. Here's this stuff. I have free ammunition now. Let me see if I can find a guy. Is it the right guy? He's one of these guys. Get out of here, you. Okay, where's the guy? It's over. Like over. I don't really know which one's closer. Oh, maybe I could try this guy. And by try, I mean just realize that guy exists to begin with. And everyone's still running around. Stop running around. Excuse me, I need to... Did I still need to kill the overseers. So you two? Thanks for making it easy.
Praise be to God you came along.
Je t'en prie.
Thanks for being in that guy's butt, camera. Good camera. No, restricted area. They sure are guarding a whole lot of stuff over here. But not over here though. They don't care about over here. This nice little spot over here. Yeah, they can't own this. So this is that what we started with? I think that's what we started with, and then that's what I had. And I also have this, which was yeah, that was a reward for freeing enough people. So I'll go ahead and put that one on. Have more spread. Because it's not very helpful when you're, you know, when you're boarding a ship, because you don't want to shoot your own guys with it. But for the purposes of using the blunderbuss for its intended purpose, I think I'll just switch back to this. I don't know why it still says new stuff. I've clicked on all the things. And I think this was the machete you get for freeing enough people, which is not the best. This is the best. That's not a machete. This is a machete. I lied. They're both machetes. And then yeah, for ammo, you could just take it for free. Which also applies to ships. To ship ammo. So that's pretty neat.
Later, perhaps.
Alright, let's go and actually do the story now. Hey, that guy's at the place he's not supposed to be. Get him. He's trespassing. That's the worst crime of all. You don't want people stepping on property you own. It's just the worst thing ever that could possibly. I wasn't sure if this grass was high enough for a moment. Because it really isn't. You guys... give up, please. Can the other guy give up now too, please? Oh good, I didn't have to kill him. This isn't where you normally sit. Why are you sitting here? Don't you have... Isn't that table yours or something? I mean, I guess she owns the whole place, but...
Bastien, I fear we lost you to the bitterness of depression.
Never. Those arrogant men cannot cut me out of my own network. The cost is too great for the slaves.
And for your pride.
What does it matter? So long as I work for their freedom.
Whatever has inspired it, I'm glad to hear the fight back in your voice. How can I help?
The scientist, Godin. What is his full purpose here? Can you find that out?
Whatever secrets he carries, I will uncover.
Start with the harbor master. He sees everyone who comes and goes. He should have kept me informed.
You know, we still don't know what that package was, do we? The thing she wanted. And how come we, like... We don't want to give it to her because it's got a Templar seal on it, but does that necessarily mean she's a Templar? I don't think it does. And if Ade's, you know, basically doing her busy work here, then surely she's on the right side, at least. You know, whether or not she's a Templar or assassin, she's doing good things, and that's the part that matters. Well, maybe not completely illegal things, because I think there is supposed to be, not all of this is legal. But I also say that as someone who already forgot what I did last time, so... Oops. This is why it takes me at least, like, 2 watches of something to fully get it. It's because I don't always pay attention to all the things, and then I don't suppose I could blend by carrying this, can I? No, of course not. This isn't Liberation. But you know what I can do? I can climb a tree. And then the tree can lead. Yes! Man, this DLC has good level design. I swear. Can I hear them? No, I gotta get a little lower. What this do? It will not do. And I'm being seen. As I said, it feels good to be seen, but it doesn't feel good to be seen right now. There. Sorry, I think I just saw the family.
Request that Monsieur Gaudin's geodesic expedition equipped with every resource it demands. The first need is rather unusual. Monsieur Gaudin requires, for reasons of scientific record keeping, 3 literate slaves.
Who would have taught them? The Code Noir prohibits.
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately. There is a reward.
But what will they do?
Take notes, I suppose?
Can none of the French scientists take notes?
Not if they are to carry equipment at the same time.
What if the cutscene's gonna start with me standing where they expected me to stand? Nope, they just wanted to clear out the warehouse. Completed at least 3 of 5 investigations into Godin. Okay. Where's that chest? I'm near a chest. Must be down here. I find this story a little bit. It's interesting to me because, like, it's reminding me just how terrible the general concept of slavery was and is. But, and I know I'm not even. I'm not changing history by freeing these people. They're not real. But it feels good to free them anyway. Which is also funny because, you know, there are people who are like, video games make you violent! And then I'm just over here like, yeah, I know they're not real, but they're free now.
Greatly in time. Je t'en prie.
See, it feels good. They're not real, but it feels good. I did it. And that's the part that's like the other. That's the other side of the story. You know, it's reminding me how terrible slavery is, but I get to pretend I'm doing something against it.
You're the one with the ghost ship? I have a job for you. I sense you're looking for information. Meanwhile, I have information.
And I'm sure you have some condition for giving it.
Yeah. My rival uses slaves to fish 3 times my haul. If they were freed, the slave that is, I would be so relieved. For their health, of course.
Of course. Consider it done.
For your health. That didn't complete the investigation. Is the orange thing? Is that what I gotta do now? I forgot to get the key to the slave pen. Where am I? Where was that objective again? Where was that at? It's right here. They're not there. I don't know where that's showing up then. If it's not that one. Also, if you're wondering how I got so many freed people so quickly, because really it only took me Saturday. It didn't take me the whole weekend. It was just Saturday. And it's like, well, there's really nothing else to do except open chests now, and that's, yeah. Never cared about the chests. Didn't care about them in 2. Still don't care about them.
The most stock at the lowest price.
Whoops. Can't catch me, I'm on the roof. That guy sure is good at his job. It's very good. Yeah, all I did was just free, you know, I took on slave ships. I boarded what even is the phrase for what I did? You know, I did the task of freeing people on slave ships. Because it frees like 100 people every time you do. And they keep popping up, so it's like, well, you know, I'll go do it. And you also, I think you also get the material awards for it too. Like you get reals and some supplies. You know, like wood and stuff. It's over there. It's below. And this game really does put you on the fast track to leveling up. Yeah. Because, like, whenever you loot a ship, you get, like, several hundred of what you need. Actually, no, I think there were ships with that. What are you doing? Get the machete out. I think they... So that it's like, well, I think. It's like, oh, just be confident, but I'm also not confident because I don't really remember. I realized that I said the wrong thing. Like, oh yeah, they definitely have hundreds of the things you need. Ow. And then actually I realized, like, no, wait, that's not the truth. Because I think I do remember there being ships that only had like 50 metal. But regardless, I was able to loot my stuff pretty quickly. To loot the appropriate amount of supplies pretty quickly. And now my ship is like almost fully leveled up. Like I'm just missing mortars. I just need like 500 metal for the last level of mortars. And I still have not completed any of these investigations. I haven't completed investigations 2 either. Okay, fine. You want to fight? You all die. Video games don't make me violent. So the part that makes me violent is when the guards don't stop investigating me and then I have to kill them. See, it wasn't my fault. They asked for it. I don't know why it didn't just become blue when all the guards were dead. Pretty sure that's how it worked in the past. Because, you know, there's no one searching for you now. So you can stop being red on the tracker. Fisherman helped.
The information now. Out with it.
Ah, yes. The harbor master is stockpiling too much cargo for a simple expedition. Too much cargo, not enough cannons to protect it. Can only mean one thing. Smuggling.
Thank you.
There's also an investigation over here that appears to be Green Circle. And I'm just now realizing that this game, that Assassin's Creed 4 in general, did not have the tracking thing like Connor would do, where you know. Oh, here, let me help you. He got stuck in an animation. That was a mercy killing, frankly. Yeah, remember when Connor would, like, he would go up to a thing, and then you press A to interact, and he would investigate it, and it would, like, shrink your search circle? They never had you do that in 4. What was it? What am I in here for again? Locate the messenger. I think I just killed him. If I loot you and I find a letter on you, does that count? What about the other guys? What about the doorman? No. Oh, look, there he is. He was never in there to begin with. Now we gotta tackle him. I don't know if holding B actually makes you go faster, because I don't think it's supposed to, but sometimes it feels like it. It certainly doesn't feel like I'm running as fast as the game wants me to.
What do you want?
Strange time to be delivering a message. Does it by any chance concern the expedition that's leaving shortly?
Who are you to care?
Tell me what you know, or I will wring it out of you.
No! Very well. The governor wanted me to tell the harbor master to allow a French ship to be sent, rather than a Spanish one, on the condition that certain goods be transported as a special favor.
The expedition will also be used for smuggling.
Well, I wouldn't say it so plainly, but...
Thank you. Good night.
Oh, I thought I was gonna knock him out because he said goodnight, but it's day. I thought he was being funny. Oh, that lady just blinked out of it. And another one. Stop coming over here, people. You're gonna get blinked out of existence. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Apparently, it stopped. It's just those two ladies. I feel like I should probably save the ship for last if we're investigating the ship itself. Although I only need 3. So how about I go ahead and do the ship? But I end on the ship.
That pouch must be important.
And then he drowned. Yeah, I feel like maybe holding B does make you go faster, and that's why I haven't been as fast as I feel like the game wanted me to be. And then we both drowned! Because, like, it also doesn't say... I mean, I chased him. Because it also doesn't say, like, B to, you know, fast walk and gentle push, but it definitely does. See? There we go, now he's going. I guess I wasn't supposed to actually catch him, just chase him. Yeah, I think holding B is making me catch up to him. Maybe not. Can I... Are we... Am I doing it right? Is this... I could have done that myself. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Spain continues to insist the expedition wait for a Spanish ship. But we are allies now. Can they not be persuaded to allow a single French vessel passage in the name of science? We are, after all, allowing Spanish chaperones on board. Signed, Louis Godin. He does not realize the risks of this voyage.
Okay, I can return, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know how important the other 2 investigations are. Said people in a hypothetical future where there were 3 Ace Attorney investigations games. But I start with the 3rd one. It's like, well, do I need the other 2? I could just start with these ones, right? I'm trying to see how strong this machete is. Being 5 damage. It feels like stats still don't matter. It's like I can kill a guy in 8 slashes instead of 9. It's like, oh great. But then why bother at all when I can just wait to counter them and kill them instantly? Except for this guy. But then I could also just smoke bomb him, a rope dart. You know, I have options other than using my 5 out of 5 out of 5 sword.
No one deserves this.
I guess it would be 5 out of 5 damage sword. You know, max stat sword, whatever. And it's too bad this wasn't DLC for Assassin's Creed 3. Because there is that one part at the end, where, like, the epilogue. Where Connor's going around and he's like, oh, that's right. Slavery. We may have won the battle for independence, but we're not free. Freedom has not been achieved.
On both Wednesday and Friday afternoon.
Actually, it's kind of a shame that the DLC story that 3 ended up getting is kind of more of a what-if dream scenario rather than... Yeah, I get it. Talking with her will end a mission. That's why I came here. A bit of a shame that they got a dream sequence that didn't really happen, then... You know... Rather than getting a story that would have actually existed, been canonical. What's this? Oh, that's probably to the hideout, isn't it?
Alors, what did you find?
An opportunity beyond imagination. These scientists aim to record navigational secrets for our beloved kings to use at war. But we can seize them to extraordinary advantage for my Brotherhood and the Maroon. We need only supply literate recruits, and the rest will take care of itself.
That is all. Nothing more on the governor.
That is all? That is everything! How many more could be freed with this knowledge in our hands?
All things require balance, Adewale. To achieve independence, the Mayon require stability, anonymity, and information. That has always been my role. What now? That is what I thought. The storm brought you in. And you will leave on the tempest of opportunity and imagination. And I will be left here to do what I can. Powerless.
No, any day now the Maroons will rise up. Then I will leave, not before. I've decided.
You are as arrogant as the French. Blanc. All of you. That is all you are.
Bastien?
No. Go now.
I didn't see that was a bonus. Don't kill anyone while investigating. Yeah, about that. Yeah, a new plantation, whatever. Oh, I left through the front door slash side door, but there's always the side door slash front door. Oh man. Kind of weird that it made me leave the building and then the next mission is to go back in. It's gonna have an on-screen thing be like 3 weeks later. Adewale has come back to reconsider his whatever he was planning.
Adewale, your ambition still gives me pause. But I promised Augustin my help.
What's this?
The Forge Manifest. Or so I am told. One of your famous recruits wrote it.
Joachim Francois, Henry Marchand, Fortuné Jean. Good. I'm sure you will serve the expedition well.
Louis Gaudin will meet with the harbor master to arrange the remaining affairs of your expeditionary voyage. you may take the opportunity to switch the manifest.
At your signal, we will be ready to board.
Thank you. And thank you, Bastien.
Anything for the Marron of Saint-Domingue.
I swear, every time I come around here, someone run away. And then I come over here, and then I stab this guy. Sometimes I drag him to the bush, sometimes I let him fall on the ground. It's like Groundhog's Day. Which was like last week? The other day? I don't know. Not too long ago. Wait. Don't get off the fruits. Or vegetables or fish, whatever. Detected. Oh. It's because you stood on the fish! I didn't tell him to stand on the fish. He did that on his own. Come on. Mark him. Man, the hunters. The jailers. Yeah, that's right. Come check the bush. So I'll kill you in private. Oh, I gotta catch up to the guy. Game was very unhappy that I was following so far behind. Come on, I'm trying to just come out of the bush. Oh, there's nothing in the bush. Don't come investigate. I told you not to investigate. What if I was pooping? Maybe this time I won't nearly be detected by a jailer. Never mind, I see him on the path still. Well, since I know which way he's going this time, how about I go this way? But the jailer won't even see me. Problem is, Louis might see me now. Oh, there we go. Okay, please stop popping up with side objectives. I'm trying to do the main story game. There's too many side objectives. They gotta stop respawning. Trying to do the thing here. I'm getting detected by the guy protecting the thing that I'm not paying attention to because it's not the main story. Maybe I should just follow him with Eagle Vision on the whole way. Oh look, it's a little path, just like Revelations. I can still see him, game. Oh look, there's a chest I got already. So I should go this way. Oh look, now there's a caravan. Or a convoy. Did you only come up here because you saw me? Go away. Go back to what you were doing. Wait, there's a... Let me get this chest while he looks over his shoulder, because I knew he was going to do that. They always do. I won't see how much money I got from that, but I can almost guarantee 100% it was just money. Oh, right. It's a restricted zone.
Do not worry about the thing, good man. All will be attended to. There is only the outstanding matter of your...
Where'd he go? He totally didn't duck in the bush.
Do you have the name for the manifest?
Yes, right here.
Come then. You must be itching to inspect everything.
Indeed.
You will detect it near the manifest. Please tell me there was a checkpoint there. Oh, good. And now I'm on a roof. I gotta reach. Oh, I gotta swap the manifest. Why am I on a roof if there's no real way over there from the roof? Unless... Kind of. Yep. I also just remembered I have firecrackers, and I probably could have led a good deal of guards away over where I started. And then climbed here around on the trees. Too late. Oops. Was it supposed to start raining when I did that? This feels like... It's like a convenient timing there. Where'd you go?
Où est-ce qu'il a pu passer?
Admittedly, that wasn't the best use of Blunderbuss. I could have waited for more people to gather around. I did it. I'm so good at stealthing.
The Black Flag. They'll be picked to the bone.
And then I get in my ship. And then it's a naval battle, right?
Every last scrap.
Well, this feels familiar. Feels like the start of the game.
That ship. French or not, these scientists must reach their destination. Our people must capture their secrets. The knowledge is more important than any cargo.
Aye, Captain.
With a little skill in the right wing, it won't last long.
Well, definitely don't bump their minds. Mind their minds. I think the problem with bracing is it seems like you don't have control over your ship when you're bracing. That doesn't feel good. That's all you got? Schooners? Schooners with wood and sugar? Wood and sugar, not wooden sugar. I feel like I keep saying that whenever I say wood and. It's like, no, it's not wooden. It's wood and. It's a littering and.
We've been hit!
Well, at least hitting their sails seems to still damage them. I don't think it worked like that. I mean, I knew it worked like that with the chain shot, but isn't that what chain shot's designed to do? Yeah, there's their blades. There's the... I'm following the wrong ship. I thought they were following the wind. Rogue wave! Ah, all kinds of things are happening.
Get down the rain! Reef the topsails and gunners!
I think I just overshot them, but also I think they're about to steer into me overshooting.
Keep clear! She'll ram us!
Who?
Crowd it all
Who's gonna
on!
ram us?
Fire! All sail!
I think I made this a lot worse on myself than it was supposed to be, because now I think we're also being attacked by the ships that were guarding the slave ship.
Fire! That's their weak spot! Fire! Take the shot! Fire!
I will not feel bad if I have to restart this. I feel like I should restart this. I like how much of these voice lines are just the same line, just read by a different voice actor. Which I get it, you know. Why bother writing new lines when they're the same idea? It's like the reused animations that I've been noticing too. It's like they work for the most part. You know, except for like the reused animations when you when you defeat a ship and it's like, what do you want to do with the ship? And you pick like repair. No, the lower you want it level. Because in that one, you know, when it was Edward, he took one of his swords out. You know that he keeps at his side. Oh, I did it! I destroyed it in 6 minutes, even though I made it harder on myself. He's got the swords on his side, and he pulls one out to cut the ropes on their hands. But then when it's Ade, he puts the sword back on his side, even though that's not where he keeps it.
You will be able to go explore and recruit from any land.
It will be a great temptation. My fight is in Port-au-Prince, I must stay focused.
Build a Maroon Navy then.
Do not mistake my gratitude, Adewale. This ship is a grand blessing. An advanced knowledge of the seas, a boon to our cause. The Mawon do not crave an empire, only independence over our own territory.
Very well, Augustine. But mark my words, you will be fit to command a leader of one ship of many when our work here is done.
Also, I don't know if you can see it. I changed the figurehead because I think when I started, it had it automatically set to the Jackdaw figurehead. It's like, no, this is not the Jackdaw. It needs its own figurehead. So I gave it the Lion one. Sadly, I don't have access to the Aveline one anymore, but oh well. I was off doing stuff, you know, doing side stuff. I had remembered, like, oh yeah, that's right. When you're sailing, you want to face, you know, not necessarily directly with the wind, but you do want to steer enough into it that the wind icon on your compass or your mini-map is green, and then that'll be like the fastest you can go. You know, it makes sense that going with the wind makes you go faster. Because I don't know if you know this about real-life sailing. You need the wind. It needs to be blowing in the direction you want to go. Although I know sailors have techniques for, you know, going, like going, what's the word, parallel? No. Perpendicular? Let's go perpendicular to the wind. You know, say it's blowing north and you want to go east. They know how to do that. And I think they have one for going against the wind as well, but I don't fully remember. I was hiding from the jailer, and then it turns out the jailer wasn't even paying attention. And I run all the way back over this way.
Has decreased slightly over the past few days. Thanks to our
You know what? I'm going to use the bridge this time. This is a nice little spot right here. I was waiting for the heads-up display to come back. And then it didn't.
Ade, Augustin has learned of another slave ship to intercept. I beg you to reconsider.
Special orders from your sometimes confidant, the governor.
No, it is as I feared. With all the slaves you have freed, the French are in panic.
Let the French live in the fear they earned.
It is not so simple. Curfews are strict. Punishments are harsher and more frequent. You help the ones you freed, but at what cost to the ones you can't?
A small price for independence. The sooner Augustine's revolution comes, the sooner all slaves will live in peace as free people.
Gouverneur de Fayette threatens retaliation.
And he is behind this.
No, Adewale...
Not another word! I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I feel like if we were playing as Edward, this would be the part where Adewale would say, like, hey, you're kind of going overboard. You need to chill out a little bit. But we are Adewale, so...
More than a few. But when I sailed with Kenway, plunder was the only prize. Plunder or information leading to more plunder.
Did you never wish to intervene?
It is wise for a quartermaster to keep his wishes to himself, if he also wishes to remain as quartermaster. But yes, the thought did cross my mind. When the assassins offered me the opportunity to pursue more serious aims, I left the plundering behind.
But the slave ships also?
No, for I am still an assassin, and I have found them again. I would not trade my years as a pirate for anything.
You enjoyed your freedom.
They hardened me for the work we do today. And when I am done, you will also have pirates to thank for your training.
Yes, Captain.
I like how he's standing there just casually stretching, not holding anything for security, while the ship is actively tilting from me steering it and the waves. I mean, not like I expect standing on a ship to be particularly disorienting, but it's just like, man, he sure is being real casual about, you know, being on a ship that's on rocking waves.
Cannot be far now.
On your mark, Captain!
Are they gonna ram us, or are we gonna ram them? We rammed him.
Enemy fire!
Hit him with the heavies.
Fire! They are on the bow line! Douse the royals and tops!
Oh, I just realized. Like, our ship is more white than the Jackdaws, like white and gold. Ours is a slaver ship, isn't it?
Fire! Fire! Right there, Captain!
So it looked at the slaver ship and it's like, oh, it's white like my ship. Which I feel like is not a revelation I should be having. That should have been something I'd known from the start.
Sink the ship!
I think we must act fast.
I was near that ship a moment ago.
Top gallant! Royal studs!
Cannon ready.
Fire!
I feel like I'd shut it that more urgently. I don't know if that's just how that voice clip goes sometimes, or if that's like a special voice clip for being in this scenario.
Captain, I worry. If we do not respond fast, it will be too late.
Pull, man! Pull in the stunsails!
Do they even have crew? Are we boarding? There we go. I don't think they have crew.
Captain Ade, I think we must act fast.
Going as fast as we can, dude.
I'll go below.
Land in the water.
Control these fires, then prepare the Experto Crede to receive survivors.
Okay, so it is Crede. I could not make up my mind which I thought it was. Yeah, seeing how people are kept here, I just can't help but think back to my earlier thought about, like, wouldn't it be more profitable just to have, instead of using the space for human beings, that you have just like barrels of sugar,
Go!
you know, take up the same space and make a better profit. But then, you know, I have context in this game for how much you could sell sugar for.
Go!
I do not have context for how much a human being sells for. But I guess part of the problem isn't just, well, how much profit can we make? Part of the problem was also, I pressed the wrong button. Part of the problem was also demand. So whether or not it was efficient to ship people like this You know, if it could have just been barrels of rum instead. It's not the point. Kind of depressing to think that I don't know that any of these people ever got an opportunity to learn how to swim. And that's probably why most of them are drowning. Yeah, this is, you know, if you didn't think slavery was a dark enough topic, how about a sinking slave ship littered with corpses? No, it's fine. I didn't feel like having positive feelings today anyway. It's fine. Ow! A chest? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Getting hit over the face with the collectibles I have not collected. This reminds me of a sequence you do as Connor. Except it didn't have screaming people chained to the walls. Pretty sure it was a... I was gonna say a sunken ship. This one will be too. It's one of the, like, peg-leg missions that you do. For a long-lost shipwreck that's already... I was gonna say filled with dead people. Well, this one will be too in a minute. Just can't figure out how to distinguish it. Where you going, Ida? Your ship is the other way. I guess we buried all the bodies we could gather.
Gouverneur Lafayette. I thought I understood his indifference. I did not anticipate the extent of his heartlessness.
You tried to warn me. We are all guilty. The governor will pay with his own life. My creed demands that I see to it.
C'est la main. C'est raté. Revenge is cold comfort. Once the fire is gone, another tyrant will take his place.
His death must give this generation of warriors hope. They must not abandon the goal of independence.
And the death of these souls? Some barely new life.
We will always mourn them.
I really hope that's a mission that was made up for this game and it is not based on something that actually happened.
Give me some speed! Fire!
And I assume we're going back. We're going to the Maroon hideout. For a moment I thought I said it wrong. It's like, nope, wait, that's correct. Maroon. Like the color. It's like a kind of red, right? Hey, look, they got a guy chained up. Or the two guys. I don't know why I find this interesting. I could probably stab him if I wanted to. He's nudging him around with his leg. pretty sure the white coat guys are the guys selling all the slaves, so I don't feel any remorse about that guy being chained up. Not like he's directly responsible, he's just following orders, but... You know, following orders without question is bad too.
I believe it is time. The governor grows complacent, his guards lazy. They have already forgotten the terror they wrought. I will remind them.
Once you have removed Defaye, you will no longer be safe here.
Nor will the Maroons be if I stay.
It will bring me sadness to see you go.
We will meet again to celebrate Maroon independence.
You know well the grounds of the governor's residence. Choose your moment. Do not get caught.
Well, this time the game has directly spelled it out to me. I will get desynchronized if I am detected. So don't. Okay, the governor on the mansion grounds. Oh, is that the place where I was when I was pretending to be a slave? Well, good thing I'm not there yet. There should be a tree I can climb. Get off the rock. Get out of the grass. Can I climb this tree at all? No, it's a one-way tree. Alright. It's gotta be. Does this work? That works.
Do they hide the ghost ship?
Brothers, they did not survive the journey here.
I will personally find and kill every last one of you until I find my answer. Where is the hideout of the Maroons?
Killed Defiant with the branding iron. What was the other one? Five guards with the blunderbuss. All right, let me see. Going that way almost seems too easy, but there's the gunman. So it's not as open as it looks, I'm sure. Just watching. I like to think that doing the plantations off screen has helped me get better at doing stealth stuff. Because you're supposed to do it stealthy. I don't know if this showed up on screen last time, but apparently if you're not stealthy, you can have casualties. So it's like for the, to save the most people, you have to do it on stealth. So I tried to do it as stealthy as I could. But I also went fast because it's like, well, if I kill them before trouble really arises, then there should still not be any casualties. Nope, not there. Whoa. I was holding A. He was supposed to drop right into the grass, I thought. Yeah, you want to come up here? You want to come up here, big man? You want to get stabbed in a bush? Didn't think so. Jeez, there are a lot of people around. I just remembered my fireworks. I think I'm gonna drop them somewhere where I can, like, climb over the house to get there. Get to the guy. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Fine. And then no one cared. Great. What if I... Okay, let me get rid of this guy. What if I did them, like, over there? Was I supposed to get detected? Because you would think that would mean I got desynchronized right now, but he's running somewhere. He's got a plan. Ow. Ow. Jailers are looking for runaway slaves and will call for help if they see you. Thanks, game. That's significant right now. Oh man, there's so many icons on the screen right now. I couldn't tell where the governor went. He stopped. Is he supposed to stop there?
Who will come to your rescue? Your slaves? The overseers who follow your orders? Pathetic. What kind of man does not fight for himself? Why? I have killed many men on principle, but never have I wanted one to suffer as much as you. To understand what it is to gasp and beg for your life, like the innocents you drowned.
You mean those slaves? That ship? But they're not even human. Without the discipline and guidance of their masters, they turn to rebellion. Murder. Like you.
I only wish that were true.
Well, I didn't get him with the branding iron. How was I even supposed to do that? I can pick... Was I supposed to be able to pick it up? But then he... Like, what? He drops it when he runs, and then I'm supposed to pick it up and chase him with it?
It is done. He suffered badly. I made sure of it.
Have you come to say goodbye?
For now. But not without giving you this.
Oh.
After all this time, you lost interest.
You're not worried it will fall into Templar's hands?
I fear worse things now. No Templar plot can equal your wrath.
You tried to make light at a time like this?
Only to lighten my sorrow at leaving.
You will return to your Brotherhood of Assassins, and whatever duty they assign you.
I will return, yes. But I feel a tide changing within me. I'm no longer young. I must devote my energy to those who struggle for freedom. I will use my conviction and my creed to defend them alongside anyone who will help me.
I have no one left to sell this to. I will keep it for memory.
But if it was only worth money, then why did the Templars want it? Ah, that's it. Ah, well, at least there's still the Aveline story, which I looked it up. Apparently that came out first, so I guess I played these in the wrong order. Oh well, I don't think they're that connected, so it shouldn't matter. But yeah, what was in that box though? Well, good news is we've still got plenty of stream time left, so we'll just start Aveline when the credits are over. That's a good DLC. I'll definitely say that. Wish it were a little longer, but I guess I did the meat of the game off screen in a way that they expected the length to come from getting all the upgrades and stuff. But it really didn't take that long, so I don't know, maybe they should have, well, I don't want to say that they should have spaced them out, you know, made it take longer. Because A, padding, and B, if I had not collected all the stuff, and then I had just, if I didn't collect all the stuff over the weekend and I continued the story and then got to the credits just as I have tonight, I wouldn't have continued getting stuff off screen. Would have moved on to Aveline. And probably started getting stuff in that. But yeah, that was cool. I like the blunderbuss. I hope the blunderbuss returns in Rogue. I like Ade. He's cool. I can say that now that he's had a story and has done things in a story. Instead of just kind of existing as the voice of reason, and then that was kind of all he did in 4. I mean, I know that's not all he did. He helped Edward escape from being captive at the start, but I don't know. It just so felt like he didn't get to do anything, but he got to do stuff in this game, and that was cool. And I'm just sitting here wondering, okay, what is the, you know, how much did the DLC cost when it came out versus how much time I spent playing it over this weekend, apparently. It's like, if I had been playing this non-stop, I probably would have only taken like 2 days to beat it. So I'm just wondering, like, you know, for the price, was the game long enough? I mean, this apparently this is it works standalone. You could buy just Freedom Cry, and you don't need Black Flag. So I hope that the price was reasonable for that. But yeah, I don't think I really have any complaints with this. You know, either as its own experience or DLC. It was short, sure, but like better than being too long, I guess. Just like Ubisoft credits, they're always too long. I mean, it's good that people are getting credit, credit for their work. But, gee, they sure do credit a lot of people. And I'm supposed to talk over it, so you don't get bored with all the credits. Jeez, it'll probably be break time by the time the credits end. Was this a thought I said on screen? So it's interesting to think to me that if they have, you know, they have naval stuff in 3, and then they decided to make 4 entirely around it. And this game, I'm gonna count Freedom Cry as its own game because you can buy it on its own. This would also, you know, bring back the sea, and then you also have Rogue, and they very clearly really liked the sea when they made the side content in 3, because not only did it cause 4 to exist, but they also made Freedom Cry and Rogue. And, you know, whatever the Aveline storyline may be, maybe we'll get to see her captain a ship. And then, also here's something else I thought was interesting, is 3, Liberation, Freedom Cry, okay, I've said these in the wrong order. 3, Liberation, 4, Freedom Cry, Rogue. That's 5 games that take place roughly around the same time. You know, Connor is grandson of Edward, so not really the same time, but close enough, roughly. 5 games that all take place roughly the same time and roughly the same area of the world. You know, even if 4 takes place in America, where 3 takes place in America, while 4 and, you know, Freedom Cry and Rogue I assume Rogue takes place also in the West Indies. But that's still like south of Florida, and that's not too far away. It's like it's still the same time zone and such. I think time zones can be pretty wacky. Pretty sure. So it's all close in time and close in space, and that's, I just find that really interesting that they made so many games so close together like that. Because not even Ezio Trilogy does that. Like, sure, you have, you know, 2 takes place in Italy, of course, with Venice and Florence, and I think you do go to Rome a little bit in 2, and then Brotherhood is all in Rome. And I'm pretty sure Rome is part of Italy, or maybe Rome is Rome. I don't know. I am bad at geography. But then you have Revelations, and that takes place, I guess, still kind of close to Italy, with Constantinople. But I would say it's far enough apart that, you know, culturally, definitely far enough apart that it's a completely different setting. even if it's still following the same protagonist. Is how close in time he was. You know, that's the same guy. He's still alive. It almost makes me wonder, like, did Origins happen because they needed to refresh the series, or did it happen because they were stuck in the same time period for so long? But no, I can't make that joke because Unity and Syndicate came out first, so they weren't quote-unquote stuck in a period and decided to restart with Origins. But I'm still not fully sure if I'll be able to do Unity, because I think my brother said he has it digitally, but I don't know. Xbox is wonky with their privileges on their games, or at least they can be. I mean, see, thinking back, I think the problems I had with trying to play games on my brother's console was he has the other, he has a newer model, so he probably has that set to his main console, and then this one's like, hey, wait, you don't own this on this console, so you can't play it. You know, as opposed to like when it is set to his primary console and I'm playing on it with my profile, it's like, well, okay, you know, you may not own it, but the guy who owns this console does own it, so I'll let you play it. Which does, you know, that makes sense, but I don't know, it still could be kind of annoying, because it's like, he has Fallout physically, Fallout 4 on a physical disc, and then he bought the DLC, and then when I tried to play it, I could put the disc in and I could play Fallout 4, but then it'd be like, oh, you don't have the DLC, even though it's installed on this console, you don't own it, you can't play it. What sense does that make? I'm playing Fallout 4, why can't I use the DLC? Oh, well, you don't own it. But it's on the console. It is on the console from someone who owns the game. But whatever. I looked in whatever games I'm able to download on his Xbox with my profile, and I did see, I think it was Origins, but not Unity. But of course, there was really not that big of a download selection on there, so it's probably just showing me the stuff I own, and also the stuff that the console recognizes is owned because the disc has been put in at some point. So I gotta get around to asking him to log in with his profile and check his installs. I don't know if he got the new Xbox, so it might be at the point where it wouldn't matter which console, you know, for him, not for ownership. It wouldn't matter for him which console is set to his primary console, so I could probably ask him to set it back to this Xbox for the sake of me being able to play Unity, but I guess that also depends on if he even has it to begin with, and if he doesn't, that's fine. I don't want to skip Unity, but I can. I mean, it also means I get to Syndicate faster, and that's the one with the grappling hook, so I don't mind. That's the thing I think is sad about Unity. Not that it's like, oh, that's the one that everyone hated because it launched an incredibly buggy state, and that's what it's known for now. No, the sad thing is that's the only thing it's known for. Like, I only know it as the very buggy one. I don't know anything else about the game, aside from, like, it took place in France, I think. But that's not a feature, that's a trait. Although I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed has always had its time period and place on the back of the box, like, explore Renaissance Italy! Because people who don't play Assassin's Creed look at that and go, oh, that's pretty cool. But if you play enough Assassin's Creed, it's like, yeah, explore Renaissance Italy, that's what you do in these games. It's like, wow, explore West Indies in the golden age of piracy. Is this Assassin's Creed or Assassin's Creed? Oh, it is Assassin's Creed? Okay, that's what I thought, because playing in history. But yeah, I don't know what Unity's, like, new elements are. What does it introduce? Does it have any new tools or gameplay mechanics? I assume because it's called Unity that it revolves around the Brotherhood in some way. It's, I don't know, because it makes me think back to Brotherhood. It's like, oh, well, Brotherhood was all about having assassin recruits and, you know, hitting a button. It's like one of your recruits comes running and he stabs the guy you're looking at. Or shoots him with the bow if you use the full charge. But if they brought that back with Unity, like, that's not really exciting, because, I mean, sure, 4 didn't have it, and I don't know if Rogue will have it. Probably not, because you don't even play as an assassin in that one. But 3 had that, so it's not really that new. So I would be really interested to see what Unity does. But if I don't have access to it, then I have to skip it. So maybe like next Christmas, I guess. Probably wouldn't be too hard to find a cheap copy of it. Get it for PlayStation so I can play it on the console I own. Plus I get to play it on PS4 Pro and I get the boosted frame rate. Ooh. Actually, I don't know if Unity. I think that's the same gen. I'm pretty sure it's the same generation as Xbox One. See, PlayStation goes by numbers, and that's the smart way to do it. But also sometimes I forget what number we're even on, so I also sometimes forget which generation existed around it. But yeah, if it's on 4, I don't know if it has any PS4 Pro boosts, because I'm pretty sure games had to patch that in, so I don't know. I know Monster Hunter does, and that's about it. So I'm just looking at Discord while these credits roll. Nothing particularly interesting happening there on Discord in any server I looked at. Well, I don't know what else there's to say. Well, the credits roll. There's another round of voice actors. The German ones, I haven't been paying all that much attention to the credits. looked over at my pile of games. Well, I guess it's more of a stack than a pile. You know, they're all one on the other. It's not like just haphazard thrown about. Assassin's Creed Mirage is on top. It's like, man, I keep... Every time I see that, I'm just like, soon. Not now, but soon. Eventually. I'm getting there. Still gotta get the Rogue, and then... Well, I keep thinking it's like, oh, and then we'll get to the ones I've never seen before. No. I mean, we're already there, is my point. And really, I should enjoy these games while I'm playing them, not just because that's smart, you know. Enjoy the things that you're doing while you're doing them. But also, I should enjoy the traditional Assassin's Creed formula while it lasts. Because, you know, once we get to Rogue, then there's... If I have to skip Unity, then all that will be left would be Syndicate. And then it's on to the new style. It would be on to Origins. And that's where it's questionable whether or not I'll even want to keep playing the new ones. Or if I'll want to skip straight to Origins, or Mirage. Because, you know what, I think I should give myself a free pass to say that if I don't like Origins, I can skip Odyssey and Valhalla. Actually, I'm not even sure if I can play on Valhalla. So I may end up skipping Valhalla anyway, but I will also allow myself to choose to skip Odyssey. But that just depends on how the new formula feels to me. Because if it ends up feeling too generic, then yeah, I'll just move on. I mean, if I'm already gonna have to skip Unity, then I'm not playing all the games in order anyway, so skipping is less of a problem. And I just realized, because I've never played Freedom Cry before, I don't know if there's an after credits scene or not. So like, I could get up and take my break now, but I don't want to miss an after credits scene. Play Montreal. Good old Uplay. Everybody loves proprietary launchers. And whatever else Uplay was trying to be. Social club or whatever else it was trying to be. I mean, I'll give them this. At least they're trying to also give you awards for being part of Uplay. Like all the throwback outfits you can get in the Assassin's Creed games. Or at least starting in 3, I think. That's really the only, well, that and, like, Gearbox's Shift. I just realized why they called it Shift. It's like Shift also had, like, maybe not rewards for using it, but you could get codes you could put into games to get special skins. I remember getting the Golden Arendi skin for having Battleborn Tap. Yeah, I can't think of another kind of game that has also had like their own version of Uplay that has also given you in-game rewards for even being a part of it. But I also can't really remember any others besides like Origin. You know, the EA one. And I don't like Origin, but I guess I don't have much of a choice because that's where I bought Sims 4. Because I don't think it was on Epic Store until after I had already bought it. Of course, now it's free, so now it's like, oh, well. I paid, like, what, $40 for something that's free now? And all I got was a bonus. I know there was a pack that they gave you for, like, when the game went free, if you bought the game originally and you clicked redeem before a certain point, that you got a bonus in-game items, but I don't remember what they were. Nemia? Is that a place or an acronym? Well, there's a special thanks. That gives me hope that we're close to the end. Although I have been... Oh. There's special thanks, and then there's just regular thanks. You know, they deserve to be thanked, but not that much. I have been tricked before by them putting in special thanks, and then they weren't even remotely done with the credits. But yeah, there's Lego Notices, there's powered by Adobe Flash, DTS, Digic Pictures. I was reading the logo, not the actual text, so I was struggling to figure out how it was Digic. It's waterproof. I'd hope so, because I was at sea. No real pirates were harming the making of this game. But unfortunately, also no real slaves were freed in the making of this game either. Wait, was that it? It seemed like another mission popped up, but I think that was just a glitch. Oh yeah, there was a... It's like, oh, wait, I did not complete every... Excuse me, every area? Yeah, because I couldn't find that third treasure chest that was here. Okay, well, I'm gonna go on break. When I come back, we'll start Aveline. I just realized that I kind of wanted these two separate stories to be like their own separate like stream categories when it comes to VODs. I guess I could have just said VODs. But I don't know how to split my VODs, so I'm just gonna continue with Aveline. It will be part Sturgo, okay. It will be a piece of part 4.5 of this marathon.
Aveline, do you still call yourself Assassin? Whatever name you take, you came to me for help once, and now I must ask the same of you. There is a girl of uncanny strength and wit, Patience Gibbs. She is accused of leading a slave revolt, and her master has placed a high price on her capture. She is a hunted girl. I have attempted to recruit Patience for the Brotherhood, but she will not allow me to approach her with help. Your name is legendary among the slaves, even as far north as Newport. I believe you will have more success. She was last seen on Goat Island. Start your search there, if you accept. Your friend and brother, Connor. Postscript. Take care to heed the fort and Patience herself. I have learned the hard way. She is dangerous when startled.
They want me to... Yeah, they want me to back eject. Well, it's good to see I got double pistols. I don't think Aveline had that in Liberation. Instead, you would buy the pistols that just had more barrels, and you could apparently fire them individually. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not how they worked in real life.
Hey boy, them's the rules. Unless you tell me where she had that. How should I know? If you rethink that, it'll hurt less. I don't.
What happened here?
We all escaped together. She helped us. She said a ship would come, but they found us.
Who helped you?
Patience Gibbs. Our camp was just beyond that hill, but they ransacked it and took us prisoner. They must be holding her there.
Okay, a little too early for the Ecovision tutorial game. I'm not in the location yet. Can I go it this way? Hold on. No, that's just a look cool. Okay. Do I have Okay, I got sleep darts, I got berserk darts. I still have a machete. You know what? How about I put on that instead? Okay, over. I guess I just searched one of the circles? Alright, I'll start with here. I think I've located them, game. It just says located, it doesn't say free. Oh, that was a torch. It's like, is that an animus fragment? Oops. Whoop. Up. Okay, then. Ah, great. The Axemen are still... Wait, are they? Ow. Oh yeah, they're still Assassin's Creed 4 style. Even though I could kill the captains with a counter. Pretty sure you couldn't do that in 4, but I can now. Well then, let's try not to get caught this time. I wanted to double assassinate and then I didn't stand in the right position.
Good and safe.
Yeah, come and check it out. You know what's happening. This field is too dense to see anything in. Definitely too dense. Can't see a thing. Oh, those guys are coming. Come on.
Get the intruder!
I'll kill you first, because I hate you. Maybe those are regular guys. Maybe they're not captains like they look like they are. Nope, we're not done. There's one more guy. And then the guy who rang the bell. What are you shoving? Oh, you're shoving these people.
Have you seen Patience?
Who are you? Why do you want her?
I'm trying to help. Just tell me what you know, please.
She was fighting when they took her. I hope she's with the others.
Let's try to be a little more stealthy.
One more time, where is the artifact?
I do not know. What does it do, this artifact?
I did it again.
How long do we have to stay here? Why are we just standing here?
Thank you.
Have you seen Patience Gibbs?
Find the others. She must be with them.
I wonder if I could have possibly found her first, or if it's always that I have to free all three groups. Oh look, I'm starting right next to the bell. Don't forget to hit the like button and ring the bell. I'm pretty sure I've already made that joke. That's why I made it a second time.
I'll not suffer scofflaws on my patch. Get back here, you clotpo!
Alarm! Rouse yourselves, you dullards!
You're the dullard. Probably. I don't know. I haven't met you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called you that. I barely know you. Here I go making assumptions about this guy. Don't even know his name. Okay, I don't need to mark all of the guards, all of the gate guards with eagle vision. That's not what it's for. You know what I just remembered? I just remembered that there was a whistle that Ade would do that I heard while I was doing stuff off screen. And it sounded like the opening to Ed, Ed, and Eddie. But, it sounds like we're back to using the, Animus Fog. Back to using the, ones they recorded for Assassin's Creed 3, so we're probably not going to hear it again. I don't know if we heard it when we were playing that earlier, so... oh well. Oh. They were right there the whole time. In front of the bell.
Who are you?
I'm trying to help Patience Gibbs.
There was a captain giving orders. He's still here searching for something. He knows where they are taking her. He sent them. He has many bodyguards. You will not get to him without crossing them.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Yeah, when I was doing plantations in Freedom Cry, I kind of just took ample advantage of the fact that you can just run up behind someone and they will not hear you. That's right. Investigate the body. Got you both.
Stand still.
Tag, you're it. No, wait, this guy's it. For real. He's it. You can't catch me.
You! Where's Patience Gibbs? What is going on here?
State your business. No.
I didn't do anything. Why are you running? I hope staying in the tree didn't lead above a wall and over a shortcut. I feel like I might have done that part a little wrong. I don't think I did that part with the water much better. Oh, I'm gonna break my shins. Okay, I'm gaining on you. Almost. Nope. Beat up. Okay. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at that for a moment. Just one uppercut and then immediately cut to the cutscene of him being beaten. That wasn't even the full beating up the guy animation. That was not the full counterattack animation. Just boom, and then right to the cutscene.
Stop! Dr. Judge will take the wets to Fort Washington for questioning.
Thank you.
I'm starting to think that this is all this DLC is going to be. There's not going to be an open world part. Which I wouldn't complain about. Open worlds aren't really that necessary. Oh, I could have stayed in the same tree. See, I saw the slanted one, and I thought that's where it would go.
The blood is on your hands. You will never have my mother's charm. I will always be a step ahead.
Jail her. Discipline her as you must, but remember, I'm paying you to keep her alive. I must have that charm.
I will kill you first. I will avenge my mother. It will never be yours. I will have your hands for
Mission 1 complete. 100% sync. There were no bonuses, so it's easy to get 100%. And there, I noticed the percentage was not scuffed, so I don't know what they were doing with that in Freedom Cry, or if that just happened to be a persistent bug in Freedom Cry that affected every single instance of that mirror showing up.
We took half our stock to that slave girl's camp. They've decided to move in, at least until they find that artifact.
Are you going that way, are you? Well, I see this tree will get me above that cart. But now we just need to make it so that I can get in the tree without being seen. Should be now. Whoop. And I did read in the trivia for, I think it was this, that they're reusing dialogue, so or I forget if it was dialogue from 3, which would make the most sense because that's clearly where this is based in. You know, the same enemy models and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they used the same voice lines. Or if it was dialogue from 4, because that's indeed what this is DLC for. But they refer to Aveline with male pronouns because whichever game they sampled from was not Liberation. Oh, is that it right there? First, I'm gonna make sure that guy won't see me. There it is. Camera, please, settle down. Okay, see on the map, this is where there's people now. Alright then. Failed a little bit of stealth there, but that's fine. Give him a little run around there. Literally ran around the boxes. Oh, I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but I had played the beginning of Syndicate before. And I do know one of its new mechanics. Which, considering how the games can go sometimes with infiltration, I'm looking forward to its mechanic, actually. Which is, one mechanic I do know of. You can take guards as hostages. And to me, you know, now that I've played Liberation, and I'm thinking back to what I played in Syndicate, to me it's reminded me of using the slave disguise in Liberation and carrying a box, where it's, you're like, you treat it like you're invisible in a way. You know, it's a form of hiding that lets you infiltrate the restricted areas.
Come here. Hey, I'll not suffer scofflaws on my back.
Aye, stop.
So that would actually be pretty cool to use right now, if I could, but I can't. That's what you get for caring about your friend. Ah, for all I know, they weren't friends. I'm just co-workers.
Old man. Aye, stop. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we survived. Come on, get to drop. Okay. Yeah. Good, there's boxes right here. I retract my exacerbated sigh. Or I keep using that word like it means exhausted, and it doesn't. It means make worse. Glad they were guarding this rope cut thing. Oh no, the wrong guy! That's actually kind of funny. The guy who would have made more sense to come check out the hay did not give crap. It ended up being the guy up on the upper floor who decides, hey, let me jump down from here and check out that whistling that I just heard in that hay. That's the jail right there, that building. Oh, I guess I see the bars now. It's like, what? That just looks like a regular house. There's no bars. No, I see the bars now. Now the front door's off the table. Oh, hello. See, I tend to act like approaching them from the front is impossible, but it does take them a second to register what they're looking at. Oh. That wasn't the person the whole time. Even though it does appear to have bars on it. Okay. Yeah, it takes them a minute to realize who you are, so if you're fast enough, you can stab them from the front. Which way is that guy facing? The other way. No, don't parkour over the bar. Crap. Okay. I retract that statement. I am now where I was going to be anyway. Okay, I can get over this. So I just need to get over that wall, I think. What'd you call me? I feel like those birds are supposed to be a hint, but I can't reach those trees. Yeah, I'm just gonna run over here. Both of these guys. Run back to my hiding spot. Yeah, because that guy was going to see me. Come on. Fine. See, that's an option too. I don't have to wait for him to come to the bush. If I really needed him to be hidden, I could have just dragged him to the bush anyway. See, these are the things that I forget about that makes me make the game harder on myself. I mean, well, not that the games are particularly hard when you're not stealthy. Even when you're supposed to be stealthing, it's still... What that... Okay. They found me anyway. Even when you're supposed to be stealthing, it's like, well, it's not hard. It's not hard stealthing.
Let's get you out of here. Follow me. Hell, I will. I do not trust what I cannot see. Now.
Well, thanks for locking me in here with these guys. Haha, that's a joke. I'm not locked in here with them. They're locked in here with me. Okay, now we're gonna catch Patience. It's ironic because she's not waiting for me. She doesn't have patience to wait for me. Or maybe she did because she's sure as heck not as far away as she could have been.
To the prison! Help! Help! Prisoner on the loose! Stop her! Catch her! Stop her!
What if I went up here?
Ready to take the shot! Ha! He's trying to lose her!
Wait, what are you just standing here for?
Hold her there. There's only one place left it could be. I'll get it out of her. Will you hand over the charm, sweet thing, or is it a physical exam you crave? I assure you, I've brought all of my instruments.
Fine.
Thank you. Do as you will with her. I'm sure you've had quite enough.
I think the gate was supposed to open when he pulled the lever, and it didn't.
I can't protect you if you keep running!
I will protect myself!
Patience!
No, leave me alone!
I was in front of her when she shouted that.
Don't you dare run from me again.
Tell me your name.
Aveline de Grandpré.
From New Orleans? So you are real after all. What is it that you want if it is not my charm?
Only you. Charmless.
Is it a game of flats you fancy then?
A friend sent me. Connor. He will offer you safety and training.
Mademoiselle, get my charm back, and you can take me as your game pullets.
Then let's go.
Mission 2 done. 100% sync. Yeah, this is not going to have an open world. I don't even think it's going to have side objectives. But I'm not complaining. Probably wouldn't complain
Do you know
anyway.
where Judge is taking your charm?
My best bet is the Newport Tower. This tunnel will lead us there. He does his real work underground. The good doctor. On the surface, he parades around like a saint. But I know his true nature. The charm he took belonged to my mother. It gave her strength and foresight, as it did her mother before her. As it did me. Without it, I am blind.
You will have it back soon. I will make sure of it. I'll scout ahead.
She's still following anyway. So I forgot what I have on me. I do not have rope darts. Okay. I definitely did not press down.
Follow me.
Down? Not down. Not down. Up.
Follow me.
If they're not gonna have the disguise mechanic, I feel like it's kind of a
How
waste.
do I get up there?
I'll show you.
Kind of a waste to have this be Aveline. Not that I'm not happy to play her again, but she doesn't have any of her unique abilities, basically. I'll show you how to get up, and then she's the one to get up first, and I'm still not really sure what I'm jumping to. Hello? There. It's like right now I have basically all the same tools that you would have had in base Assassin's Creed 4. Except instead of swords, I have a machete, which effectively works like Connor's tomahawk.
You can make that jump.
Watch.
And I think even in Liberation, you really didn't get any unique tools there that weren't based on disguises. Like, you get the blowpipe, but then 4 had the blowpipe. Okay.
Sorry.
They both apologized.
Wait!
It's neither of your
I'll handle
faults.
this.
The wood rotted.
Stay back.
And then, you know, she had the parasol gun.
Behind me. Do you think you can keep up?
Of course. Because that worked so well the last time. Trust this. We are sitting ducks. Shh. Stop this.
And the parasol gun was just the blowpipe, but for the lady disguise. So without the disguises, Aveline doesn't have her strengths. I told you to wait, didn't I? Fine, shoot. No! Don't fall off.
Got a clear shot on that little shite.
Get up.
This would never have happened if I still had the... Never mind. I will be more careful next time.
Only 1 bullet. The guy had 2 shots on him. He had the one that he had loaded, and he had 1 spare. Like, what an absurd idea. At least to my modern notions of what a gun is. You know, not that his gun only had 1 bullet in it, but the fact that he only had 1 spare to go with it. You know, Aveline makes sense. She has 1 bullet in each gun, plus 10 extras.
There he is.
Let's go.
Okay, I have to catch him. Oh, that's, yep, that's getting close. I can just shoot him, but they want me to catch him.
I've got a clear shot.
No, you don't. Did they teleport? Screw you in particular. Oh shoot, he's still alive. No. Shoot. He's still alive. No. Stop attacking when I go for a counter. When I go for break defense. Man, right now, she's the one protecting me.
Which way did he go?
We'll have to split up again.
How? I will go after him.
That's a crappy gate. And it doesn't stay open. Like, I don't know. Isn't the point of a gate that you go through it? She already have hidden blades?
Eyes open.
I'll be more careful next time.
Assumed from the dialogue that she's not an assassin yet, so...
The tower is full of tricks and mysteries. What does this do?
Pull it the other way, maybe? Oh, there we go.
Can you find something to lower the platform.
Yeah, right here, probably. If I can stop whistling at it and actually pull it. Make sure I get a running start here. We're good? Yeah. New objective. Keep going. Glad that keeps updating. You know, I would not have known where to go if that didn't update to tell me to get to the top of the tower. It's nighttime now? Oh, okay.
What is he chanting?
It is from a hymn my mother liked. Nothing hits the sound like true charm. He's madder than I thought.
You go ahead. I'll plan around the other way. We'll flank him.
Clever. Well, I suppose only as clever as far as the building would actually let us both climb up in different ways.
My life for a dirty piece of savagery.
What's that?
You did not think I would give up all my secrets so easily.
I'm learning not to. But how?
Does it work? It lets me see.
Into
minds? No. Into all things. Only for a few seconds anyway.
Long enough
to escape.
Patience, will you
accompany me to Connor's homestead? I would be honored.
Excellent.
Yeah, the name Patience is definitely ironic considering she can't even wait for me to finish the sentence. And that's it apparently. Well, good thing I didn't give that its own strength 9. Ow. Kind of. I don't want to say pull the muscle, straightening up, but yeah, something cracked, but like cracked to like when you crack your knuckles cracked. Anyway, that was neat. Definitely really short. Definitely not as good as Freedom Cry. And just, again, it's weird that it starred Aveline when, I don't know, it didn't feel like it particularly needed to be her because they didn't use her unique abilities. But, okay, well, I guess next time we'll start Rogue. Because I don't know. Just get a move on already, I guess. No point in wasting the next 2 stream nights, I guess. How about we're not starting it on Friday, so... Actually, you know what? At this point, I shouldn't even worry about starting an Assassin's Creed on a Friday, because then I get the whole weekend to do the side content. But, yeah, okay. So, see you Wednesday for Rogue. Bye. Come on, play the whole song, the whole sound, not song. I guess it's a jingle. I guess jingles kind of songs. Play the whole thing.